Let's face it, AI is completely changing the game in the business world, and Microsoft is right at the heart of it all. So to help people like you and me really prove we know our stuff, they've just dropped a brand new certification. This one's all about using AI in a business setting. So let's jump in and see what it's all about.
So the real question is, are you ready to get ahead of the curve here? Because this isn't just another tech cert to hang on your wall. Nope, this is about carving out your role in this new AI-driven world of work.
All right, so what is this thing really? It's called the Microsoft Certified AI Business Professional. The exam code, at least for the beta version, is AB-730. Let's break down who this is really for and why it's such a big deal.
Now let's really look at this definition. An AI business professional. They're not a developer. They're not a data scientist buried in algorithms. This is for the person on the ground, using AI tools like Microsoft Copilot to get their daily work done smarter, faster, and better. And here's the key part. No coding required.
This right here really spells it out, doesn't it? If you're basically living in Microsoft 365 Copilot, or if your day is spent in Outlook, Word, Teams, and Excel, well, this certification has your name written all over it. It's for people who are actually using these AI tools to get real business results.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty details. The beta exam code is AB-730. You've got 45 minutes to get it done, and you need a score of 700 to pass. And the cost? A pretty reasonable $99. They've really made this accessible.
Okay, so you're probably getting excited thinking, this is perfect for me. But there's a catch. And it's a pretty big one. Because this exam is so new and it's still in beta, there's a major hurdle that anyone who wants to prep for it is going to face.
And here it is, the big one. Microsoft themselves have stated that there is no official practice test available right now. So, how in the world are you supposed to know if you're ready? How do you practice? That is a huge gap for anyone serious about passing.
But what if I told you there was a secret weapon? A way to bridge that gap and walk into the exam with total confidence? Well, there is. Let's talk about the Cloud Certification Store.
Their whole mission is super simple but so powerful. They create these expertly designed practice exams that feel just like the real thing. It's especially crucial for a new exam like this, where the official materials just don't exist yet. They've done all the heavy lifting so you can just focus on acing the test.
Talk is cheap, right? So let's see it in action. We're going to go through a few sample questions pulled straight from their prep materials so you can see for yourself just how good this stuff is.
All right, question number 1. Picture this. You've got a flood of customer reviews coming in. You need to quickly figure out if people are happy, mad, or just meh. But you're not a data scientist. You need a solution that's fast and requires minimal effort. Which Azure service is your go-to?
And the answer is C, Azure AI Language Sentiment Analysis. This is absolutely the perfect tool for this job. But let's talk about why.
The secret is right here in this explanation. It's a ready-to-use API. What does that mean? It means you don't have to build anything. You don't have to train a model. You just send it the text from the review, and it tells you the sentiment. That's it. Minimal effort, maximum results. That's what being an AI business pro is all about.
Okay, let's try another one. This one's a little more layered. You've got a bunch of recorded calls from your call center. You need to figure out 2 things. What are customers talking about, and how do they feel about it? This is going to take more than one step. So, which combination of services will get the job done?
And the correct answer is B. It's a 1-2 punch. First, you need Azure Speech-to-Text service to turn all that talking into a written transcript. Then, you feed that transcript to the language service to pull out the key topics and, of course, analyze the sentiment.
And this is where the real magic happens. You're taking something totally unstructured, just people talking on the phone, and turning it into neat, organized, and super valuable data. This is how you spot trends, fix problems, and really move the needle for your business.
All right, one last question, and this is a huge one for pretty much every company out there: invoice processing. You've got a pile of invoices, and you need to automatically pull out key info, like the invoice number, who it's from, and the total amount. And remember, the rule is no custom coding. Which Azure AI service is your hero here?
And you've probably guessed it, it's A, Azure AI Document Intelligence. But more specifically, it's that pre-built invoice model that makes it so powerful. See, that word pre-built is everything. It means Microsoft already did all the heavy lifting. They trained an AI to know exactly what an invoice looks like and where to find the important stuff.
You just feed it your documents and it spits back all the data perfectly organized. I mean, what a massive time saver.
So you've seen a little taste, right? These aren't just simple definition questions. They are real-world, scenario-based problems, the kind of stuff you'll actually see on the exam and, more importantly, in your day-to-day job. Now let's see how the Cloud Certification Store really helps you get across the finish line.
Their full practice exam guide for the AB-730 has over 500 questions. Yeah, you heard that right, 500. With a question bank that massive, you can be sure you've covered every possible angle and that there won't be any surprises on exam day.
But honestly, this is the part that blows me away. This is the ultimate proof right here. People who have used these practice materials come back and say that over 90% of the questions were a direct match for what they saw in the actual live test. You just can't get a better endorsement than that. It means you're not just studying, you're doing a full dress rehearsal for the real thing.
So look, the path forward here is pretty clear. Don't let the fact that there are no official prep materials hold you back. This opportunity is too big to miss. It's time to invest in your career. Head on over to cloudcertificationstore.com, get these practice exams, and set yourself up for a big win.
This new certification is a golden ticket. It's a chance to validate your skills and really accelerate your career in this new age of AI. So let me ask you one last time. Are you ready to get certified?